Hi, I'm Marian Getz with Wolfgang and I want to show you today some of the ways to make one of my favorite ingredients, and that is garlic. So to get into the bulb of garlic that you buy, you can either use the heel of your hand and just push forward and crush the whole thing. That'll pop the cloves apart and get it away from its root. Or if you just need one, get your thumb and just cut in between this papery part and just pull apart as many cloves as you want. 1, 2, however many that recipe calls for. There's a little guy, here's a nice big juicy guy. So to break it apart and get that papery skin off, there's several ways that you can do it. And you'll see chefs that take their big chef knife, grab that clove of garlic, put it on top, and just hit it with the heel of their hand. Some people are afraid to do that because they don't want their hand anywhere close to where the sharp part is. And actually, if you look at it, it's very safe. It's the heel hitting this flat part of the knife, so there's actually no way to cut yourself. When you lift the knife away, the pressure of that striking it has popped that garlic clove open. So that then you can see that skin just falls away, and now you're ready to get to the good part of it. That skin just can go away. If you don't love that method, a lot of people, especially Italian mamas, love this method where you take the big clove, put it inside, and then the weight of the pestle in the mortar pops it open the same way. So when you pick it up, that papery skin just falls away. Once it's loosened from its skin, there's many ways to chop the garlic. A lot of chefs will and this is Wolfgang's favorite way, he'll take the tip of his finger or 2 fingers on the pointed part of the knife but away from the blade, the sharp part, and then just rock back and forth, getting that garlic crushed. And then once it's in smaller pieces, it's just a rocking motion like this where you go back and forth. You keep scooching your ingredients together like this and then just rock. So that would be an easy way to do some chopping. If that's not something that you love, you can also do it this way where you take a smaller knife, and a lot of ladies love this because it's smaller, feels a little bit more intuitive, especially if you have smaller hands. This is really comfortable. If you want sliced garlic, you just keep the blade away from your part of your hand where you can cut and just cut really thin slices. And these are great if you don't like as strong of a taste of garlic. You can see that they're really paper thin. Or if you want to dice it with a little small knife, it's really easy by just holding the back part of the clove, using the tip of your knife to cut down in these little vertical lines like this. And then you can cut once this way. I'm not going to my fingers, so my fingers are safe. And then when you cut downward, you get these little cute little squares. So little diced garlic just by cutting down against that. And if you're like me, more often than not, I love to grab my handful of garlic like this, go over to my skillet or wherever the garlic is going to end up, and I grab a microplane where I'm not even dealing with a knife. I grab the clove because typically I'm doing something else. Maybe it's a chili or it's some ginger, and all you're going to do is sort of like a grater that's made to make things that are really, really fine. It's all right here, and it's in this perfect puree. So if you love garlic, but you are cooking for someone that you know doesn't love it, this is one of the best ways to do so because all of this pulp is so fine, it just melts into whatever food. So you get more of a perfume of garlic without biting down onto a piece. So you win, you get the taste you love, but the people that don't love garlic won't be as offended. So the smaller you cut the garlic, the more potent the taste, but remember it mellows as it cooks. For more cooking tips, go to tsc.ca.